Perfector, and welcome back to Covered Up. Hello, hello, hello. Okay, so for today's Covered Up episode, we are going to be trying out some Essence products, more especially the Essence Soft Touch Mousse. But as you can see, I mean, I don't want to spoil it for you. You know, spoiler alert, spoiler alert, spoiler alert. It did the job. But yes, I'm going to be trying out lots of other Essence products, including a nude palette, eyeliner, lip liner, lipstick. Just watch the tutorial. And also, we are going to be chatting what is upsetting you and your homegirls about the lockdown, as well as sharing some positive things that have been happening during the lockdown. But before we get into that, I just want to say, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, guys. You're already on here, so you might as well subscribe, and also turn on the notifications while you're at it, you know, because you don't want to miss any of my videos, right? I hope so. Don't forget to comment on this video, don't forget to like it, and don't forget to share it, because even if you don't like it, guys, you know what I'm saying, you should share it so the people you don't like also go through the torment you went through having to sit there and watch this nasty ass video that you don't like so much. Okay, just share the misery, guys. Share it. Misery loves company. If you hate this video, share it. And with that being said, let's get started with today's beat and get started with today's conversation. Okay, first up, you just want to start with your primer. Today I am going to be using Maybelline Master Prime Illuminating Primer. Let's quickly get that out the way. For the foundation today, we are going to be trying out Essence Soft Touch Mousse Matte Foundation. It has a matte finish. Here we go, it's a mousse foundation, and yeah, this one is in the shade Caramel. Now, I'm not too sure about this shade. It looks a little bit too dark. I did assume it was going to be my shade because it is caramel, but yeah, this caramel looks a little bit too dark. It doesn't look like it has a yellow, yellowy undertone. Let me just swatch it for you guys over here. Here it is. It looks like a little red. Looks a little red. But we'll see what it looks like. Because it is a mousse foundation, I am going to be applying it with this kind of foundation brush. You guys know usually I use this brush, but today I'm going to be using this one. Oh, ooh, I like the way it like applies. It's so smooth. Like I said, I already said this shade is going to be a little bit off for me, but it's applying really well onto the skin, and I didn't apply any setting spray. You guys know, like when I apply foundation, I like to apply setting spray on the brush or on the face, just to make the foundation apply easy on the face. But I did not apply setting spray this time, and it's applying flawlessly. Now, I did ask you guys to send me through what's on your mind in terms of lockdown, in terms of COVID, and let's just have a little rant together on the channel and all that kind of stuff. So the first response I got was GBV. GBV is gender-based violence, for those of you who don't know. Gender-based violence has made me upset. Gender-based violence in South Africa has made me upset since, it's been a while, hey? I feel like we've all been really upset with gender-based violence for a really long time in South Africa. I don't know when that's gonna change. I hope it's soon, because the girl is tired. I'm tired of being angry. I'm tired of seeing reports. I'm tired of, seeing all these things. Like, I'm tired. I'm tired of girls and women and, in a lot of cases, men dying as well, because, gender-based violence does affect men as well. But I'm just tired. It's so draining for me, and it's heavy. It's heavy for me, and it's so heavy to see how many people are affected by this type of violence and have absolutely no recourse. No recourse. I mean, just a couple of minutes before I got on here to shoot this, I was reading a story on Twitter about Lerato Moloi, who is model. And so apparently the story goes that Lerato Moloi tweeted about her experience under the Me Too hashtag. Whoever the guy is instituted some kind of legal proceedings against her and kind of ordered her, and I think she was ordered to take down the tweets, and she refused, so now she's arrested. Can you imagine that? Can you imagine that? Can you imagine being arrested for coming out about something that's happened to you? That's crazy to me. That is so crazy to me. But that is the world we're living in, and you know. But yeah, gender-based violence, it's a big one. It's a very big one in South Africa. It's a very big one. And I feel what you're saying when you say it's upsetting you and your homegirls, because girl, it's upsetting me and my homegirls too. Like, but anyway, actually no, not but anyway, like something has to be done about this. Something has to be done about this. Unfortunately, I can't do anything about it right now while doing my makeup, but you know, I'm just at my wit's end. I'm just at my wit's end, and I'm sure I am not the only one who feels that way. Okay, I really like this foundation. I'm a fan. I'm not a fan of the shade because, as you can see, obviously, like, I mean, it's too red for me. But I'm a fan. I'm a fan. It feels so good on the skin. It's smooth. It has this really good velvety finish, and it looks like the coverage is buildable, which is really bomb. And now I am just going to blend it out a little bit, but there's not much blending needed here, honestly, because it applies really well onto the skin. So yeah. Now I'm gonna do my eyebrows. Spoolie and your Miss Signature eyebrow pencil in the shade Chocolate. This girlie is upset at batho ba go ba irresponsible ka taba ya COVID. People are going to private clubs. She's not wrong. She's not wrong. She is completely correct. People are being really, really irresponsible. I mean, I had a chat with someone a couple of weeks ago, and they told me they had been traveling even during level 5. So, yeah. And as much as like you want like people to do the right thing and stay at home and, you know, just do the right thing, people are not gonna do that, Shin. People have been breaking lockdown regulations since lockdown began, and you know, it just seems like with every time the government eases the lockdown restrictions, more and more rule breaking happens, and I don't know what it's gonna take for people to get it. I don't know what it's gonna take. Are you waiting for like someone close to you to pass away, or I don't know, but that's upsetting me and my homegirls too. Like, how is that guy? Lija king karai. What's eating you in the house that you don't want to be inside? What is it? Huh? Oh, my bad. I'm going to be using Can't Stop Won't Stop concealer to conceal the brow area. This is in the shade Golden Honey. I'm a little bit sad because my concealer is almost done, but I love it. It's the one. I love this concealer, guys. That like when I'm doing my brows and I'm concealing my brows, it's just so much easier when I use like a thicker brush, a thicker angle brush, because I usually use the skinny one, but this thick one is doing the business. Makes it so much faster. When you are concealing your brows, don't use too much concealer, because then it's gonna take forever to blend out, and you always want to blend it down downwards, and then here upwards. And then you're gonna take your beauty blender and just blend it out, blend out the concealer. Blend it, blend it, blend it, blend it. Next lockdown topic, retrenchment. Oof, girl. Then I'm just gonna use my brow pencil again to just kind of, you know, clean up where I messed up, basically. But yeah, I know that a lot of people right now who are getting retrenched, and you know, it's very sad. It's very, very sad. You're very lucky. Consider yourself very lucky if you have a source of employment right now. People are struggling. People are really, really struggling, and I'm sorry that you got retrenched, girl. I'm sorry that you got retrenched. Maybe time at home is what you needed. I don't know. Maybe you can start your own business, you know? And I'm saying this because, like, I was thinking when we were going into lockdown, like, I thought coming out of lockdown, I wouldn't have a job. So I was starting to think of ways I can make money, child. Yeah, it sucks, but this is where we are right now. So next up, I'm going to do what I did to this eyebrow, to that eyebrow, and I will see you in a little bit when we do our eyeshadow. And we're done. Now I just want to apply some MAC Studio Fix powder onto this. I'm applying because I'm trying to see if I can reduce the redness, you know. But yeah, next up on the list of things that's upsetting you and your homegirls, Miss Corona hijacking all the conversations. How true is that? I know it's gonna sound stupid, but go on this journey with me, guys. So a couple of months ago, not even a couple of months ago, January, Corona was the least of anyone's worries. Like, now we talk about it all day, every day. Like, yeah. No, I get what you're saying. I know it was on no one's mind because it like didn't exist or whatever, but you guys get it, man. You guys get it. You get what you get what I'm trying to say by the fact that it's literally taking over my whole life. Like, it's all I think about, it's all I talk about. Okay, not all, but I'm just saying a good 80%. And it's crazy because, like, before this I wasn't thinking about it, and now it's literally it's everywhere. You can't get away from it. Another thing, it's making me so paranoid. Girl, you're so right. This girl is like, she's constantly paranoid and also sane. I mean, it's bad. Things are bad. Now I'm gonna use the Can't Stop Won't Stop concealer and highlights. Next up on the list, online learning. This girlie says online learning is upsetting her and her homegirls, and also, honestly, I get it. Online learning is just, yeah. I remember my first exam that I wrote, online exam that I wrote. Now I'm done with the exams. But yeah, my first one was just crazy. The link wasn't working for like a good 2 hours. Then we had like 3 extensions on, like, when we had to hand in the exam. Why did I lose it? Why did I lose that word? But yeah, like my thingy, my concealer ifedile, it's finished, and I'm in the middle of a beat, and it's gonna be very strange. So let's try and finish this. But yeah, my first exam, like, it was just so chaotic. It was so chaotic. Like, we had extensions, we had, you know, the link wasn't working. And I saw someone else was talking in the group about how, like, their internet connection was down for the day because of load shedding. Oh my God, yeah, you know, it was a lot. It was a lot. Online learning is a lot. I'm just glad that my exams are over and I was able to write all of them and hand in my papers on time. That's what I'm grateful for right now, because a lot of people, a lot of less privileged people, because it is a privilege, it's a privilege, having all this Wi-Fi and all this kind of stuff, a lot of less privileged people are like having some really tough times. So yeah, I feel you, girl. I'm sorry. Strength to you, strength to us, students during 2020. The next one is a personal favorite of mine. This girlie says that what's upsetting her and her homegirls about Corona is that she cannot go to the club with her friends and shake her ass. Girl! I want to shake my ass so bad. I want to go to the club and dance so bad. I mean, shaking your ass in front of the mirror by yourself is fun. It's fun. But do you know what's better? Doing it with your friends and hearing them go, you girl, yeah, 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 yeah. Hyping you up. That's what it's all about. Ass shaking is a communal thing. You have to do it with like a community of ass shakers, or else it's not that fun. I mean, it's fun, but you know, it could be better. Could definitely be better. So I get you, girl. I get you. But I hope that even when the clubs do open, because I have a feeling they're gonna open. Everything's opening, so I have a feeling the clubs are gonna open soon. I hope when the clubs open, you don't go. As much as I miss shaking my ass in the club, shaking my ass is gonna have to wait. Shake my ass in the club is gonna have to wait. I still do it in front of my mirror, but shake my ass in the club is gonna have to wait until at least we have like a vaccine or something. Because you know these boys also type it, they're gonna be in the club with you, shaking up on you and all that kind of stuff, and then the next thing you're gonna have Corona, girl, because of a Machilana boy. So do what you will with that information. But yes, all the ass shakers, all the twerkers, all the hot girls, I'm with you. The struggle continues. See, what I'm trying to do with this concealer right now is add some of the yellow back into my face, because the foundation that I used, the Dream Matte Mousse, was a little bit too dark. So what I'm trying to do is make sure that I keep it where I usually contour. Get what I'm saying? Get what I'm saying? Maybe I can contour with this. Maybe. We'll see. We'll see in another beat. Not now. Now we're just trying to fix this shade match problem. And I think I'm coming quite alright here. It's coming out better than I expected. What do you think, guys? Let me know. Anyway, let's continue. And we have another one. Another complaint for people's selfishness right now. We have another complaint. We have another one. But I get it, because that's what I think about most days. That's what I really think about most days. It really is upsetting. It's so upsetting. I'm not going to lie, it's so upsetting. And it's really hard. Like, a lot of people like try to make it sound like, you know, we should let people live their lives and do whatever they want to. But yo, guys, when it comes to Corona, you have to take into consideration that nobody lives in a vacuum, and we are all going to be connected by our issues somehow, some way. Not issues, I mean, we're all going to be connected by our actions somehow, some way, you know. So the least we can all do is try to be responsible. You know, is try to be responsible, limit your movements, you know, stop hosting your friends over at your place. I know a lot of you are doing that. I've seen a lot of my Instagram faves do that, and you know, get disappointed, yeah, and I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little disappointed in you guys. And I know you probably don't care, but I'm just a little bit disappointed in you guys. Because I feel like, you know, like I always feel this pressure when it comes to having my platform, when it comes to being a content creator, when it comes to being an influencer. I always feel this pressure that I have to be socially responsible, you know, because I'm a social entrepreneur. You know what I'm saying? I make my money socially, so I should be socially responsible. You should be trying to limit all your movement down to necessities and necessities only. You know what I'm saying? So let's all just try to be responsible. Next up, I am going to be using my Miss Signature contour and highlighting palettes. Like I was saying, everyone needs to be a little bit more responsible, especially you guys who are hosting parties. Like, I'm willing. You think you're the only ones who want to party? Eh? You're not. You're not. But it's a pandemic. It's a pandemic, bitch. Please do the right thing. Do the right thing so we can all have December 2021. Because, like, I feel like December 2020 is not gonna happen, child. It's not gonna happen. But if we all get our acts together and, you know, help with the social distancing while the scientists come up with a vaccine, I think by 2021 we'll be able to go outside. So please, guys, please, please. Stop hosting parties, stop hosting your friends. Stop. Especially if you know that you are someone like me who has to go to work. You need to be serious. You really need to be serious about your social distancing. Next up, we are going to be using the Essence My Skin Perfector Loose Fixing Powder. Oh! Loose Perfecting Powder. Here we go. Here it is. Over here. This one is in the shade Nude. And I'm just going to set the concealer where I was highlighting my face and stuff. Like, I'm noticing on this questionnaire question sticker thing that a lot of you are complaining about people's selfishness. And I really get it. I really get it. It is a lot, especially in terms of the fact that we are so, we are such like a social media kind of like people. You know, we see it a lot on social media, and it's just too much. We see it a lot on social media. We see it so much in our own families. I'm pretty sure some of us have family members who've been breaking lockdown regulations. So it really is everywhere, and people are just wondering, why don't y'all care? Why don't you care? Why? What must we do for you to care? So yeah, someone is mentioning now that rich people think they're above the law, and I think it has to do with all the parties that we're seeing like rich people have right now, and it's a little bit strange. I'm not gonna lie, it's weird. It's a little weird. It's getting weird because it's like, are you serious right now? During a pandemic? And also it's so upsetting because, like, I think they themselves, the rich people, know that nothing is gonna happen to them. Some other guy, was it a guy, was it a girl, I don't really remember, was busted on Twitter for having a lockdown party, like having a chillers during lockdown, and he was just like, oh, nothing's gonna happen to me, nothing's gonna happen to me, nothing's gonna happen to me. And I'm pretty sure nothing did happen to him. I'm willing to bet money nothing happened to him. And it's upsetting me and my homegirls. Oh my gosh, this is such a real one. Rato is saying that what's upsetting her and her homegirls, that she can't even see her homegirls. Girl, I get it. I get it. I really do miss my friends as well. I do miss them. But just do a Zoom call, girl. Because I don't think we're going to be seeing our homegirls in a long time. I don't think we're going to see them in a long time. So, FaceTime, Zoom. Okay, so now we are going to be using the Nude Edition palette from Essence. We're going to be trying to do a fox eye. I laugh because I'm being very ambitious. I'm being extremely ambitious here. So yeah, let's start. We are gonna take this shade over here. That's gonna be like our base shade. this brown over here, not the darkest one, the lighter one. So we're gonna apply it all over our lid. Yeah. Norma is saying that what's upsetting her and her homegirl is that her and her man have been together for 8 years. 8 years. 8 years. This man wants a baby. The man has baby fever. But guess what the man doesn't have? Lobola fever. I relate, girl. I relate. But honestly, I think right now with the whole baby agenda happening on the internet, people are just at home with their babies, you know, so they don't have anything else to post. So like, I don't think they're doing it on purpose. Maybe they are. Maybe they are doing it on purpose and they want us to just make babies and stuff. But I don't think that's the case, you know. But I get it. I get it. I get why he wants a baby. I also be looking at those videos and, you know, be feeling all kinds of ways lately. All kinds of ways. And also, if you guys have been together for 8 years, of course he wants a baby. Not of course, but you know what I'm saying. Like, if someone is going to want a baby, if they don't want it by 8 years, then I don't know. I don't know, child. But yeah, just tell the man to get the lobola money ready, like for real. And I hope my boyfriend is watching this too, because it's time. It's time, niggas. It's time to open your purses. Open them up. Open them up. It's time. Open up your purse. I relate to what Just Bonsa is saying. She said what's upsetting her and her homegirls is that her mom wants her at home. And honestly, that's not gonna happen. I relate. Like, especially in the beginning of the lockdown, my mom was always calling me up like, hey girl, when are you gonna come home? And I'm done cuddling. Now I'm just gonna add this gold. I'm just gonna add it right there. I don't know what they call this area of the eyelid, this one over here, but yeah, we're gonna add the little bit of gold right there. But yeah, just try stand your ground. Just try stand your ground and just be like, yo, now get the eye button. Oh my god, this is pigmented. Ooh, I'm a fan. Ooh, that looks good. But anyway, back to the conversation. Girls, just try stand your ground. Just tell them you'll be back when you get back. I mean, just let them know it's not easy for you too. And yeah, you'll be back. You'll see them as soon as possible. But other than that, welcome to the party, girl. We're all going through that mess right now. Let's continue with the eye. And now I am going to use this brown shade over here just to create a shadow on the outer part of the lid. Mutela says what is upsetting her and her homegirls is the fact that we have to stay at home to reduce the spread, but we are a poor country, so that's not really working. And I understand the frustration, especially because I went back to work like 2 weeks ago. It's very frustrating. I would like to stay at home, but you know, bitch got bills. So gotta go to work. And I feel like that's the situation like our government finds itself in right now, because you want people to stay at home. Ideally, you'd like people to stay at home and, you know, stay safe, but you know, the very real reality is that some people haven't gotten a salary since the beginning of lockdown, so you know, people have to go back to work. Now we're gonna finish up the eye with this Essence 24 ink liner. 24, is it 24? Yeah, 24 Ever ink liner. And we're gonna try and draw like a cat eye. And this is gonna go like really terrible, I already know, because I haven't done this in like a year, so wish me luck, folks. Ah, there you go. You really need like a steady hand for this mess, child. Your hand needs to be steady as hell. You see now like my wing is like really thick. That's okay. I mean, it's not okay, but you know. I'm messing up. But it's okay, guys. It really is okay. With makeup, it's like, you know, practice makes perfect, so I just need to get in the hang of using this again, and you know, I'm not too mad at it. I look like I have a sleepy eye situation. But I'm not too upset. I like it, I like it. This is a really nice liner. It's a really nice ink liner. I should stop. Yeah, I should stop before I ruin it. Now I am just gonna do what I did to this eye over here, and I will see you when I come back. Yes? 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 And I'm back. This eye is done. It gave me a little problem, you know, I'm not too good with the eyeliner like I say, but I think I didn't do too bad. I think I didn't do too bad. Not too bad. But let's continue with the tutorial. Now I am going to be taking my all over the face brush, this rounded brush over here, and I'm going to be dusting off the loose powder. Impo says she hasn't seen her family in 4 months. Yo. Impo, I feel for you, for real. Just like the other day, I was just, you know, thinking about how this pandemic and how this lockdown is affecting people who live alone. Like, when was the last time you guys got a visitor? When was the last time you saw someone? Like, when was the last time you got a hug? Like, yeah, it's terrible. It's terrible. I get it. But yeah, girl, I hope you get to see them soon. I hope you do a lot of video calls, a lot of Zoom calls, a lot of FaceTimes, a lot of WhatsApp calls. Just try to keep in contact with them as much as possible. And yeah, FaceTime them once in a while. I swear to God, I know like it's not the same as being there with them, but I've had a bunch of FaceTime calls with my family, I mean Zoom calls with my family during this lockdown. One of them was for my cousin's birthday, but you know, it really did cheer me up, you know. At the end of the call, I was very happy. Now I'm going to be contouring my face. I am going to use this highlights and contouring palette from Miss Signature. Yeah, I'm gonna use the shade in the middle, and I just want to, like, you know, sculpt. That's what I'm gonna be doing. Where's my brush? Where is my brush? Where is my brush? Where is my brush? Here it is. Where is my brush? Here it is. Okay, let's continue. This girl is going through what I was going through before I went back to work. Like, guys, can I give you a tip when you like sculpt your face? You see, I know a lot of people will put it here, but don't put it here. Put it like right above this. Like, you see, just where your side bend starts, right here by the corner. Just put it there. It shapes your face so much better when you put it there. When you put like your contour there, like right here. See, as opposed to all the way over there. But anyway, let's continue. This girl is going through what I went through the beginning of lockdown before I went back to work. She's talking about lockdown fatigue is real, the monotony of days, and the uncertainty of the future in jail. And yo, I get her, Shem. I get her. Because honestly, like, before going back to work, in my head I was thinking, damn, will I even have a job when I get back to work? Like, when are we gonna go back to work? I mean, you know, none of us were sure when lockdown was gonna end. None of us were sure when we would be allowed back to work, especially those of us who couldn't work from home. So it was just, yeah, it was just a mess. Yes, it was just a mess. But yeah, those of you who are going through a little lockdown slump and just trying to figure out like how you're gonna get through it, those of you who have lockdown fatigue right now, I do have a video that I posted at the beginning of lockdown. I will put the link in my description and you can go watch it. Basically, I talk about ways you can get through lockdown, you know. So yeah, go check it out and see if it helps you. You know, it helped me in the beginning of the lockdown, so I think it'll help you too, girl. Next up, I am gonna be applying some blush to my face, and today I am going to be using this MAC blush. It's in the shade Lovejoy, and I'm just gonna grab my blush brush right over here and put that onto my cheeks. Mascara over here says Coco Vuitton. I'm guessing that's her nickname for Miss Rona, Miss Coco. But yeah, she's saying this wave doesn't want to end, and she's a murderer. I felt that one. She literally, yeah, she is. Miss Coco V is a murderer. Like, people are dying and it's so sad. Every day I log on to my timeline and I'm seeing someone I know who has it, or someone who I know who as mutual has it, or someone who's losing a family member. It's just too much. It's just too much. And it's, yeah, I'm ready for Miss Coco V to back off. I just want to know, like, what like I with the vaccine. That's all I want to know. How far are you with the vaccine? That's it. How much longer do you guys need for the vaccine? Someone needs to tell me. How much more longer? Because I can't take it anymore. It just makes me so sad, and the more I think about it, the more it reminds me of the AIDS pandemic in South Africa and how many you know, broken homes were left. And yeah, it just makes me sad because people are losing parents, like both parents. People are losing, you know, multiple family members. People are losing, yeah, it's a bad situation, and I feel like it's only getting worse as time passes. And yeah, yeah, it's upsetting me too, girl. Now I'm going to be applying some highlighter. This is Wow Shimmer. I got it from Discam. Yeah, it's amazing. It's very pretty. And I'm going to be using my Harry Potter brush, my Harry Potter wand brush. If you don't catch the reference, go watch the other episodes of Covered Up and you will see. Stay up to date, stay ready, so you don't have to get ready. One of my friends, she says the one thing that's upsetting her was not getting dick. I can't relate, chat. I cannot relate. I'm sorry. No, I'm sorry. I know some of y'all are struggling for real. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what's gonna make, you know, your dickless nights better. I don't know when your dickless nights are gonna end. I don't know. I wish I had something to tell you to make it better, but chat, I don't. All we can say right now is that's it. Just be happy you're alive, guys. Because chitchatting, you know, other activities is a thing of the past. Like Cyril said, it's a thing of the past. If I only judge during lockdown, it's a thing of the past. So I don't know what to tell you, child. I don't know. And I'm just gonna draw back my little dots over here with my eyebrow pencil. There we go. I think it's coming together. I really think it's coming together. Yeah, I think the setting spray will just bring everything together. I'm just putting a little bit of DCT on my lips. Yeah, DCT. Because I'm about to use a matte lipstick. And then I'm just gonna blot it off. Paper towel. I joke a lot about how I can't relate with you guys' struggle right now, seeing that me and my partner are not apart. But as someone who was in a long distance relationship, I get it. I get it. We were long distance for 2 years. I was in Polokwane, he was in Joburg. We only saw each other 1 week in a month. And so a lot of you are going through that schedule right now. I know it's tough, but you know, it's gonna be over. Just focus. Just focus on the right things. Do a lot of FaceTime, do a lot of calls, a lot of texting, a lot of phone sex, child. Yeah, keep the spark up, you know. Have maybe like FaceTime dates. Do something, because I don't want to sit here and be like, just wait until Corona is over, because you might not have a relationship when it's over if you don't give your relationship any attention right now. So yeah. And for my lips, first I am going to be using this Essence Stay 8-Hour Lip Liner. Here we go. And this is in the shade Tea Time. I'll do another tea time video soon, guys. Okay, so this lip liner. For the look I'm going for today, she's a little bit too pink. I love her, you know, she'll look cute with a pink lip, but let's just add on a little bit of my MAC pencil, my MAC lip liner in the shade Cork, and that's just a brown, you know, just to have that brown liner. You see it now? Love to see it. And Zalo says that what upsetting her and her homegirls is the uncertainty, child. And yeah, I mean, that's very self-explanatory right now at this point. Like, there's just so much uncertainty. People don't know when they'll be able to go back to work. Students, do y'all have a 2020 year? What's happening with the matrics? Are y'all gonna write? You know, there's just a lot going on. There's just a lot going on, and there's a lot of uncertainty. And you know, all I can say is that if there's one thing that brings certainty in your life, hold on to it. For a lot of people, it's religion. Some people, it's you know, connecting with themselves, you know, like spirituality. So just whatever it is, hold on to it, hold on tight, and you know, hope that it helps you get through this phase. Just, yeah, that's all I can say, girl. That's all I can say. Things are going to be uncertain for a while. So welcome to the party. And for our lipstick, we are going to be using the Essence Perfect Matte Lipstick. Here we go. And this is in the shade 4. It's in the shade Raise You Up. But she's a very nice pink though. She's a very nice pink. Let me show you guys. She's a very nice. Can you see that? Yeah, let's put it on. And yeah, to end it off, let me just read this last comment. She says what's upsetting her and her homegirls is all of it. Same, sis. She says all of it is upsetting her and her homegirls. She is enough of it and she hates it here. And you know what? I agree. I'm ready for this shit to be over. I mean, come through, Essence. Come through. I love this lip. Oh my god, this combo is so bomb. This combo is so bomb. This girl is in the dance. This girl is singing. So, yeah. Should I add on some lip gloss? No, I'm not gonna add on some lip gloss. I think she's good just the way she is. Shout out to Raise You Up. And now for some setting spray, I am going to be using this one from W Beauty. I don't know if, how do they make, oh my gosh, like this bottle is too big, guys, for my hand. I have a very small hand, so. But y'all already know what it looks like, most. There's only one. Oh, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You are, I don't want you know that you're my favorite Oh, yes. Then now let's just add some mascara. Today I am going to be wearing Bye Bye Panda Eyes from Essence. This is what it looks like over here. So yeah, let's talk about some of the positivity that's been happening during the lockdown. And number one, I just want to start with my friend V. She says she's been spending time with family, and yeah, I'm happy for you, V. I know you love spending time with your family. I know you don't even like not living at home because you miss your family, you know, that kind of stuff. So yeah, shout out to everyone who has the time right now to spend with their family that they didn't have before because of work and other commitments. And now Miss Rona's forcing you guys to be at home all day, every day, and hang out with your people. Shout out to you guys. I hope you're enjoying that. Ooh, okay. This mascara is mascaraing. And yes, that is a real word, in case you're wondering. Okay, let's clap for Bella because Bella just says she got a new job, and she got this job in Mpumalanga/Mozambique. I'm guessing because everyone is remotely working right now, she's able to work in both places at the same time. And I think that's one of the pros about COVID. This is the time, guys. Whatever job you want, no matter where it is, apply it. This is the time. They can't not give it to you based on where you stay, because y'all can't even go to the office right now. So apply, apply, apply. Congratulations, Bella. Congratulations to everyone who got a new job. Apply, 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 guys. You never know. Sunshine says she got out of a toxic relationship. Woohoo! Let's give it up for Sunshine. Like dead ass. And I think this time has afforded her some time to really think about her situation, and you know, there's no better, guys. If Corona has taught me anything, is that, you know, life is very unpredictable and life can be very short, just like that. So if you needed a push, leave him today, sis. If you ever needed a push, just leave him today. Leave him today. Leave him. Leave him. And I am done with today's beat. What you guys think? I think it turned out well, considering the fact that this is not my shade. I think we were able to rescue it a bit. I mean, ka engel, ke shady aga. And yes, I love the nude palette. I love the lipstick. I really, really love the Soft Touch Mousse. It feels so good on my face, guys. Like, oh my gosh, it's so light. It's really, really light. The coverage is buildable. The foundation itself is a little bit, actually not even a little bit, it is transferable, but most foundations are. That's nothing fix-it spray or fixing spray can't fix. So yeah, I'm happy. And I loved the loose powder from Essence, the loose powder. Go check that out, But most importantly, guys, Zamong Rekang Perfect Matte Lipstick in the shade Raise You Up. Please, I mean, just look at my lips, honey. Just look at my lips, and I know if I added a little bit of lip gloss, it'll look amazing. But today we're just going for this matte look because everything is just so matte, child. The foundation is matte, the lipstick is matte, so let's just keep it matte. And yeah, we are done for today. We are done for today's look. But before I go, let me just share some more of the positive comments, lockdown comments that I've received. And yeah, let's end off on a happy note. Ooh, Yaya says her relationship with God is improving, and I am so happy for you. Actually, just a couple of weeks ago, I was talking with my partner how like this would be the perfect time to kind of like reconnect spiritually, because you have the time. If you're into the spiritual stuff, if you're religious, if you're a believer, and you're using this time to get closer to whoever you believe in, more power to you. And I hope it's giving you the much needed comfort and peace that you need during this time. Yes, love that. Ooh, someone started a new job. in her dream company in the industry that I love. We love to see it. And she paid off her debt. Yes, girl. Shout out to you, Zinzile. Shout out to you. Shout out to you. More financial discipline for all of us. Yay. Ooh, someone is talking about they made great friends on Twitter and can't wait to meet them post-COVID. That's amazing. That is my advice to anyone who is feeling lonely right now. Just try and use social media platforms to meet people like you, people who would be interested in having a relationship with you. Not romantically, that is. I mean, if you're looking for a romantic one, that's okay. But I'm talking about platonic, you know. Find some friends. Find some friends, make a community, build a community right now, you know. Just take the time out and make sure that you have people in your life who will support you, make you happier, and, you know, just take the burden off. You know, COVID is a lot, and if you are using Twitter to meet great people and to laugh and to do all that stuff, more power to you, and I'm urging everyone to do that. Shout out to Mwakwana. Shout out to Mwakwana. That's what she's doing. That's what she's happy about. And yeah, I'm happy for you, girl. Ooh, someone is talking about finishing off her second qualification. Shout out, shout out, shout out. She got her body back. We love to see it. And she got her mental health back too. Man, I can't emphasize how much opportunity COVID is bringing. As much as, you know, there are certain horrible things that are happening, the time, I've never had this much time to focus on me in my life, you know, and I'm very grateful for that. You know, sometimes all I do is take a nap, you know, and sometimes I really do like get my shit together, but I am very happy. I'm very happy, and I can see I'm not the only one who's using this time to get their life together. Oh, Tsepi's talking about her baby. She's saying watching her baby has been such a blessing. And I have so many other moms who are commenting, talking about how more time with their baby boy, more time with my son. You know, like I was saying, like COVID is really giving us the gift of time, and I'm so happy for the mommies and daddies who are using this time to connect and be with their kids. You know, you guys are never gonna get these moments again, so shout out to you guys. And I'm really envious. I have this one, I follow this one lady. She has 2 kids, and every day I see those babies, I'm just like, they just look like a ball of like joy and love. And I'm happy that you guys are at home and you guys have time to hang out with your kids and feel all those cuddles and, you know, all those things you wouldn't be experiencing if you're at work or they were at school. So yeah, shout out to all the mummies. Like so many people are talking about learning to manage their anxiety. What else? Learning new hobbies. This one is talking about she started painting. This one is talking about she started working out. You know, just a whole lot of things that come with having the time. And you guys are using the time wisely, and the time to just make yourself a little bit more healthier, whether it's just your bodies, whether it's your mental health, whether it's your finances. I'm glad that you guys have some positive things that are coming out of COVID. I'm very, very glad. Ooh, Kipabalo says that she has an idea of what her calling may be. You see, guys, COVID is not all that bad. It's terrible, yes, but it's not all that bad. It really isn't all that bad. Like, again, the time that we have right now, I doubt as people, as a society, will ever have this much time again. So if you're like Baba Law and you don't know what you're doing with your life, use this time to figure it out. If you are a mom, if you are a dad, if you are a parent, you know, take this time to connect with your kids. Take this time to figure out better parenting ways. Take this time to create memories, because, you know, you're never going to get this time again. If you are a student child, just be happy that during this COVID, you can write open book exams. Hallelujah. And to end it off on a really, really positive note, Hazy J wants to send a shout out to all Black women in the creative space. Y'all are killing it. It's very inspiring and keep shining. And I, for one, agree. I agree. Shout out to all my inspirations. Shout out to all female creators. Shout out to all the bosses. Shout out to all the stylists, the creative directors, the copywriters, the producers, the directors. Shout out to every single one of y'all. Shout out to all my influencers. Shout out to all my YouTubers. Shout out, all my TikTokers. I know TikTok is canceled right now, but some of y'all are doing some really inspiring creative work on these platforms. And shout out to all of you. Shout out to all of you. You guys are making this time so much easier and better on all of us. I'm speaking for me personally, but clearly I'm speaking for Hazy J too. You guys are making this time in lockdown a little bit more bearable with all your art, with all your content, with all the laughs you give us, with all the looks, with all the face beats, with all the shoes. We love to see it. And shout out to every single one of you guys. And that's how we're going to end today's tutorial. We're going to end it off on that keep inspiring, keep shining